Hi everyone, I'm Marc, the Spiritual Advisor for Marc Healing Arts. Today's topic is, how can I do better? I know we all question that in one form or another, but before we get started, I have 5 piles of cards here, each one paired with a unique succulent plant. Pile number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Pick the pile cards with the plant that you feel attracted to. To see your readings, skip to the timestamp listed in the description box below. Okay, here we go. Pick a card number 1. How could I do better? First card I got for you is the card Yes. And what does that mean? Well, it actually explains that you can do better if you want to do better. So it's a choice factor. Do you want to go this way or do you want to go that way? But you have that choice of going which direction that you want to go in. All right? But it's a choice, so it's an open door. You may question, can I do better? Or, I don't know, maybe I'm good where I'm at. But they're giving the approval. The angels are saying to you, yes, you can do better if you want to do better. So there's different approaches that you need to take to improve on that. Next card I got here for you is the Star Seed. The Star Seed. Yeah, let me move it up a little bit closer. I want to make sure you see the card. Okay, beautiful. Okay. And the Star Seed card represents that you're a spiritual being. And from you being a spiritual being, that you have gifts that you may not realize, that you could be very thinking about, logic thinking, but also very big key word is intuitive. So you have the awareness on how could I do better? It's within yourself. You have the answers within you if you want to grab them, but you got to grab them to figure it out. So you could go through meditation is one way, or you could ask other people as well to guide you and support you on how you can do better. Make a plan, write down how you could improve on it, and go forward with it. So for a good example, if it deals with a career change, what would you do? Well, first of all, you got to figure, do you want to go to college? And if you are going to college, what topic would you like? What career would you like to do? What, engineering, computer programming? You figure it out and you follow through with it on how you can do better. So planning is involved in this, okay? So planning is involved. So you do have the approval from the angels that yes, you could do better, but also being a star seed, that means you're very intuitive, you're very spiritually evolved. So then you have that open door to listen to your intuition. And look at this one, the Age of Light. The Age of Light. So what does that mean? The Age of Light is telling me to tell you that you are in the Age of Light of being very spiritual, very open to the universe. The universe is speaking out to you, but you need to listen to the universe so you can get the answers. And it comes from within you and through the universe, all connected as one. So you have the Age of Life of being open and aware and receptive to communicate with spirit and hearing them communicate with you. Back and forward communication here, of course. So remember, you have guidance and direction here on how you can do better. For me, I always like to do better, and how I like to do better is if I have a weak area, like for a good example, in fears, how can I do better so I can overcome my fear? How about the fear of heights? Like I don't like heights. Or how about the fear of, God, here's another, of worrying about different things about, I don't worry so much about this, but for some people, finances, or dealing with your relationship, on how to work and improve on it. So keep that in mind. So there's ways to work it out, but you have to do the planning. There's the planning with the Starseed card. I told you that everything has to be planned out. This card I got for you is the Unbound card. The Unbound card. The Unbound card is telling me to tell you that is, don't feel so restricted. Don't feel so almost like locked up, like you can't move, or you can't move forward, or you can't flow with it. Flow with it. Go with it. Listen to your heart. The answers are within. Don't unbound yourself by limit yourself. That's a good key word, is limit yourself. Don't limit yourself. Do what you feel, what's comfortable for you, so you can move forward. So that's really important. Really, really important. So you can move forward. Break the chain. Break the chain. What does that mean? Break the chain means that you need to change what you're used to doing to something better, to improve on it. Because the other way, if you keep on doing the same cycle, the same change, how can you do better if you don't change your patterns, the way you're doing things? So you definitely have to improve on that. And when you do improve on that, then things will change. So keep that in mind. Things will change if you do things different. So here we have it, that we have the Yes card. The angels are telling me to approve that you can do better if you want. The Starseed card comes in by being, you are a spiritual being, you're intuitive. Listen to the answers from within, so guide you so you can do better. The Age of Light of being very spiritual, very open. The universe is talking to you and you're talking to the universe. The universe has your back, but you have to do your part. And Unbound, don't be limited. Open your mind so many different ways that you can do better, and you can do better only if you want to. It's a choice factor here, but you have to change the patterns, like I said before, for things to change. So yes, you can do better if you take one step at a time, break up your self-esteem, and knowing you have the awareness. You have it within you to do better only if you believe in yourself. Just remember, take one step at a time and you can do better. But believe in yourself, know who you are, and work through things. And you'll do better. We always are trying to improve in ourselves. I'm Marc, the Spiritual Advisor for Marc Healing Arts, and I'm here to help you, to guide you and support you in your journey. I can help you in so many different areas, like coaching, healing, readings, hypnotherapy work, and so much more. So please keep that in mind. I'm here for you if you want my help. Next topic is that you'll be really excited about as well, is how can I do better in my relationship? I'm Marc, the Spiritual Advisor for Marc Healing Arts, and have a beautiful day. Take care for now. Okay, here we go. Pick a card number 2. How can I do better? First card I got here for you is Answer the Call. Answer the call. What does that mean? That means for you to do better, Spirit is actually talking to you. They're saying, we're giving you the messages. Watch for them. If you watch for them, we're guiding you and directing you. So answer, it's almost like answering the phone. Answer the call. That means when we're giving something to you, not only do it, but respond to it. Because when you're talking to someone on the phone, aren't you talking back and forward? So you're answering the phone call, and you're saying, hello, how are you? Can I help you? Well, in this case, when you're answering the call, when Spirit is talking to you, communicating with you, They're telling you to answer the call because they want you to communicate with them. So go into meditation because they will communicate with you, and they'll give you messages in so many different ways that you may not even realize. It could go through dreams, through people, through signs. So watch out for the signs. So answer the call by not only seeing it or hearing it, but respond to it and go forward with it. So answer that call, very important. That's how you can do better. You'll be guided and supported through it. Deep replenishment. Deep replenishment. What does that mean? You got to be at your best. You got to replenish yourself. You got to feel that you're totally aware of what's going on. You're going to give it your all. You're charged up. You feel refreshed. You want to feel all of that. So this way you can do better, right? If you're not feeling well, how can you do better? How could you improve on it? I couldn't. I don't know about you, but I couldn't do that. So by answering the call, like I said before, is following through is an important key here, but also to feeling your best. Because how can you do better if you don't feel so great? You can't. You won't be your best. So definitely get some rest, sleep, what they're telling me, meditate, eat well, do everything you can, tend to love and care, so you could be at your best. Birthing of a new age. Birthing of a new age. This is a wonderful card for you because it's like telling you that you're going to start fresh. Think of a birth of a new baby, right? A new beginning, a new start. So I think that's awesome for you, that you're going to start fresh. Everything that was in the past that didn't serve you will be pushed to the side, and then you're going to start fresh. You're going to find different ways of doing things that work better for you in all aspects. It could be dealing with your relationships. It could be dealing with your career. It could be dealing with just everyday life. It just circumstances you have to deal with, your outside environment. How about friends? How about family? Also, that deals with relationships, but the outside of your house I'm talking about. So anything it could be dealing with that if you don't feel good about it and you want to change it, like how about being closer to your family? Do ways of how. Best way to do is plan it out. Maybe I should speak. I should be more expressive. I communicate in a different kind of way, their level, so they understand. Not at my level, but their level. Because if I talk to them at my level, they may not understand what I'm saying. So we want to go to their level. So think of all the different aspects of your weak points, and this way you can do better by changing it for the better. Planning is really important here. You know what? In my life, when I try to change and I try to do better, how about to do better is, like what I do is all the time I work on myself, is to build up my self-confidence so it doesn't lower itself. Right? That's one thing. How about loving yourself more, you can do better. How about dealing with overall the spectrum of everything that's around you, how appreciative you are, and how you could improve on it to do better. And it could be anything. It could be habits that you normally do and that you're not happy with. Am I planning my schedule? Am I getting organized? Am I following through? Maybe I should get better at that. Whatever it takes to get better, look at all your weak points and then straighten them out. So the birthing of the new age is saying you're starting fresh and you're going to do it from scratch and you're going to move forward with it. Anything that you're not happy with. So you could do better, but you got to start fresh. Dim to fit in. Dim to fit in. That means don't lower yourself to their standards so you could fit in. No, don't do that. What you wanted to do is come at your frequency, your vibration, and to feel that you have what it takes. That means be yourself. That's what this card is telling you. Don't lower yourself, be yourself. Always be yourself to do better. Because you're giving it all and you're being your true you on how you can do better. But if you're not being honest with yourself, how can you do better if you're really not following through the way you want to follow through? So whatever makes you feel good, do it. Don't be embarrassed. Don't worry about other people, what they think. Be more aware of what you're doing to improve yourself, to do better. I got the Star Mother here. The Star Mother. Here, let me see if you could see that card. I want to make sure. There you go. And it's a big card here. So, anyway, the Star Mother. That means it's almost like you want to nurture yourself like your mother nurtures you. You want to feel that love, that nurturing aspect. So nurture yourself, love yourself through this whole changeover of the birthing of the new age, of starting scratch. So you could do better, but nurture yourself, love yourself, care about yourself, watch out for yourself. So you could do better because you want to feel at your best. That's why I was saying the replenishment card, you could do your best. But remember, answer the call from the angels when they are giving you messages. Not only read upon it, but also respond to it. Really, really important. And be your best, and don't worry what other people think, so what you could do better. So nurture yourself, be your best, start scratch, feel your best, and use your intuition and getting those messages so you can follow through. And some of the messages will come from within you. So you can do better if you follow through the protocol and you believe in yourself. Just remember, take one step at a time and you can do better. But believe in yourself, know who you are, and work through things. And you'll do better. We always are trying to improve in ourselves. I'm Marc, the Spiritual Advisor for Marc Healing Arts, and I'm here to help you, to guide you and support you in your journey. I can help you in so many different areas, like coaching, healing, readings, hypnotherapy work, and so much more. So please keep that in mind. I'm here for you if you want my help. Next topic is that you'll be really excited about as well is how can I do better in my relationship? I'm Marc, the Spiritual Advisor for Marc Healing Arts, and have a beautiful day. Take care for now. Okay, here we go. Pick a card number 3. How can I do better? First card I got here is Sister of the Rose. Sister of the Rose. And what does that mean? Looks like you have a connection. It doesn't always have to be human. It can actually be in spirit, like dealing with angels and guides. But you have a lot of feminine energy here that's going to help you through it. It doesn't matter if you're a guy or a woman. It really doesn't matter. The thing is, you have this feminine energy within you and surrounds you. You may see them, you may not. It could be friends of yours. It also can be angels and guides, but this feminine energy that surrounds you, and they're here to guide you and support you so you can do better. So you're not alone at this. So you have Sister of the Rose. That means a group of women come together to help you and support you so you can do better. So you are not alone, but think of the feminine energy that surrounds you, that it's pushing in the direction of feeling that emotional within you to feel like you can do the best, and listening to your heart and feeling that love and that compassion that feminine energy does bring. Take a break. Take a break. That means, looks like you're trying too hard on how you can do better. Don't be so hard on yourself. Sometimes back up a little bit. They tell me to tell you, back up a little. That doesn't mean give up or don't do it. It means just keep on doing it, but at the moment, recharge. Feel your best. By feeling your best, you're going to be able to do the job right. Whatever it is, whether you're trying to do better. If it deals with family, friends, your career, improve dealing with, if you have a job, of course, most people do, finances, do whatever you can to improve on it. So this way you could increase your income so you could do better that way. You may need more money. Or how about more self-love? How about you need to work on yourself? You know, I work a lot on myself on about with self-love to improve. So I could be a loving person, so I can help all of you. You know, so be a loving person by loving yourself and working within. So keep that in mind. Work within. Get in touch with your side. And with you, you have that feminine energy around, so you definitely want to work with that. They want you to be compassionate and emotional, not only to yourself, but to others to do better. Okay, but take a break, back up, and move forward. Look at this. You have so many, you have so many souls that are here to help you. And I don't think you're going to be alone doing this, so I'm just telling you this right now. Then you have the Council of Light. The Council of Light. They're also here. That's another spiritual group. So look what's going on here. You could have people from the earth, but you have Sisterhood of the Rose, feminine energy, and women that surround you. Could be friends or angels. But then you also have the Council of Light. It's really a combination of male and females. Now you got male and female energies here that are here to guide you and direct you in your journey. And you could always call on the Council of Light. That's a spiritual group for you, so that this way they can help you. Or you could call on the Sister of the Rose, or both. But you have a lot of guidance and direction on these two cards that tell you you could do better, so don't feel like you're alone. But also don't say that you can't do it, because I know you could do better. But you're probably going to need a lot of help, because in some areas, of course, that dealing with Sister of the Rose and the Council of Light, they're here to guide you and support you through your really weak areas that you can't do. Try more on your own. If you can't do it, then you could call upon them. But any weak areas that need to be worked on, try to work on it yourself. And if not, you could call upon them as well. But to do this kind of work, to really get focused, you want to stay grounded. You want to stay grounded. So that means you really want to feel stable, feel centered, feel focused, feel like you have the awareness, you're receptive. You know what you need to do to make it happen. But you need to be grounded. Meditation would really help out a lot to be grounded. So when you feel more grounded, you'll feel more stable, and you'll feel like you'll be able to do things. So whatever you need to do to get grounded, meditate, take walks, whatever it is. So this way you could do better. So you want to feel your best. Another way of saying that. And taking a break, you also can feel better, because then you're rejuvenating. So think of these two cards right here. You're taking a break to replenish, rejuvenate. And then this card right here is getting grounded, feeling stable, feeling yourself, feeling like you have that focus. You're grounded, you're receptive, you're aware. And the inner temple, that is within you. It is within you, the inner temple. That means within your heart. So you need to listen to your heart through this whole process so you can do better. So listen to your heart as the inner temple that's within you so you can prove yourself and you can do better. But the only way you're going to do better if you listen to your heart and your plan so you can do better. So keep that in mind. You got a plan and listen to your heart. That's what they're telling me to tell you here. And you're not alone. You have the groups here like I already mentioned to you before. But feel your best and do what you can do. And you're feeling your best, like I said before, then you can perform this and do it. So you can change for the better. It takes planning and time, but you could do it. But believe in yourself, love yourself, and give it your all. And then you will perform tasks that you may not even think that you could do. But take one step at a time with it and do your best. Just remember, take one step at a time and you can do better. But believe in yourself, know who you are, and work through things. And you'll do better. We always are trying to improve in ourselves. I'm Marc, the Spiritual Advisor for Marc Healing Arts, and I'm here to help you, to guide you and support you in your journey. I can help you in so many different areas, like coaching, healing, readings, hypnotherapy work, and so much more. So please keep that in mind. I'm here for you if you want my help. Next topic is that you'll be really excited about as well is how can I do better in my relationship? I'm Marc, the Spiritual Advisor for Marc Healing Arts, and have a beautiful day. Take care for now. Okay, here we go. Pick a card number 4. How can I do better? Now, you may find this card a little bit startling, but don't worry because I'm going to explain it to you. The first card I got here is no. And you may say, no? What does that mean? No means you're not doing what it takes so you can do better. So they say, no, that's not it. You're not doing it. It's not right. How do I do to improve on it? Well, that's where I'm going to go through the reading and I'm going to explain that. But they're saying whatever you're doing, it's not working. It's not doing what you need to do. So we need to improve on that. But the only way we're going to improve on that is we're going to have to change. Transformation. Transformation. What does that mean? It means that things going to change for you if you're willing to do it, to change for the better. But you have to be willing to change, because if you don't change, it's going to stay the same. But so they tell me to tell you right now, there's a transformation going on for this change to occur. But we have to change our ways, of course, so we can do better. Right? If we do the same thing over and over again, how do we do better? How? We can't, because we have to change it. This is saying trust the intuition. Trust the intuition. That means you have to trust within. If you trust within, you can do better. I mean, what I do for myself, that if I wanted to change, I listen to my heart and my intuition is telling me if I need to do this to make it better. You know, you could get, they tell me to tell you, you'll get answers. You have an intuition. Listen to your intuition. You'll do awesome. But you need to listen to your intuition. If you listen to your intuition, it's going to guide you and direct you. Why? Because Spirit is there to communicate with you. So part of it's coming from within you, part of it's coming from within them. So they tell me to tell you, and they're really emphasizing on it, and the angels are speaking to me right now to tell you that you need to listen to your intuition. I can do better, and I always worked on it for years, on how to love myself more, love others, right? But we have to love ourselves first, because we could try to love others, but if we don't love ourselves, how can we love others? So I could do better, and I've been working on that for years, to love myself, to love others. Doesn't mean I don't love people all along, but how do I make them feel more loved, more cared for, more supported? That's how I did better, and I strengthened that. Just like dealing with relationships with the family, so we could get closer. So they're missing links. How do I improve on that? How do I communicate better? So you could always do better. There's so many different areas where you're weak at. Write them down and figure out different ways of resolving so you could do better. Because the change is happening if you want to change. But they want you to use your intuition. That will guide you and support you through it. Doesn't mean the angels are not talking to you within your intuition as well. Look at this, awakening. Boy, this is really, really good. This is an awakening. That means there's an awareness. And we get look at this transformation card, and then you have the awakening card. So you have changes going on, but you had an awareness of an awakening. So that means things are changing. But in an awakening, become more receptive of it. That's the part of the awakening. So this way, you see things from where they're at. Things are going to get more pronounced for you, so you become more receptive of it. And the different changes that you're going to go through, that's part of the awakening. And look, these two cards work beautiful together. The transformation card, the changeover, the awakening, the awareness of what's around you and what to expect. So be aware of the change, and be aware of that you're waking up more and more so you can do better. But remember, when I got the card, no card, that means you're not doing it right, you need to change on it. That's why you have to use your intuition. The Great Gathering. The Great Gathering. That means two parts that this means. The first part, it means about you're going to have people coming to you, that they're going to feel your vibration will be at a higher level. That's why you have the awakening card. But not only the Great Gathering, for the angels are going to come to you more and more, going to become more receptive because you're going through the awakening, because they're going to guide you and support you and show you things that you haven't seen before. But you have to have an awareness of this, of course. But you are going to have the awareness because they're saying there is an awakening coming, as well as a changeover. And it looks like you have a lot of angels around you, as well as a lot of people going to flock to you. If you do better, raise your frequencies, you're going to attract more people to come back into your life if they're not into your life, like friends, family. All right? Or feel more about self-love, whatever you need to do, so you can do better. Everyone needs to work on self-love, of course. So you can do it. So just be aware that the changeover needs to be taking place for it to change over. You have the awareness of it. Use your heart. And you have all these angels guiding you, supporting you, as well as people going to come to you for help as well. So you could do better with humanity as well, like you are, but you'll even do even better because more people will be more connected to you. And that's how you can do better. Just remember, take one step at a time and you can do better. But believe in yourself, know who you are, and work through things. And you'll do better. We always are trying to improve in ourselves. I'm Marc, the spiritual advisor for Marc Healing Arts, and I'm here to help you, to guide you and support you in your journey. I can help you in so many different areas, like coaching, healing, readings, hypnotherapy work, and so much more. So please keep that in mind. I'm here for you if you want my help. Next topic is that you'll be really excited about as well is, how can I do better in my relationship? I'm Marc, the spiritual advisor for Marc Healing Arts, and have a beautiful day. Take care for now. Okay, here we go. Pick a card number 5. How can I do better? You already, okay, this is really good. You're already doing it. You're already doing it. That means you're in your process of doing it so you can do better. So you're on the right path, you just got to work through it. And when you work through it, then you can do better. So don't give up on yourself, and knowing you have what it takes, but you got to keep on following the path and keep on moving through and doing what you need to do so you can do better. So any weak areas that you need to work on, keep on working it to make them stronger. Share your voice is the next card. Share your voice. What does that mean? That means to become more expressive, communicate more. It could be dealing with, you could have difficulty with friends, with relatives, with yourself. You're not being honest to yourself. Share your voice. Open up. Express. So you could do better, because if you communicate, you're going to feel better because you're listening to your heart and you're expressing it to yourself, to others as well, and even to spirit. So keep that all in mind. Keep that in mind, that you need to communicate better. You need to share your voice. Open up so you could do better. Communication, let me tell you something. Without communication, wow. It's like, how can anything work without communication? So think of it this way, that you want to share your voice to communicate and get the word out there. Now through this, the next card I got here for you is play. And you may say, like, what does that mean, play? Well, they know, your angels, guides, God, loved ones, or even though they're all loved ones, but they know you're working hard. You're on the right track of doing better. But they want you to have a balance between working at it and playing. That means, what does that mean by play? Give yourself a break and do other things. You don't always have to continue on improving on yourself, because sometimes you just want to have fun. So there's a balance between the two on how you could do better. Because if you give it a little bit of a break and have a little fun without doing all this kind of work, then you could feel refreshed, and then you could go back at it. But they want you to have a balance. Work and play. Think of it that way. Work and play. So they want you to have a break at times. Do your thing by whatever you're doing to improve yourself so you could do better. And then go back at it and have a little fun. So have fun in your life too. So don't worry about every little thing that you're trying to do better. I compliment you on this. I praise you on that, and that's awesome. And this is what the angels are telling me. But remember the balance. Balance is also really important so you could do better. Priestess. I got the card. It's the Priestess card. Priestess card is telling me to tell you that you're like a teacher. You're like a leader. I don't think you're a follower. That's not what they're telling me here. You're definitely not a follower. So if you're a leader, you're teacher, educator, whatever it is, you're here to guide people and support people on how you can do better. Is help yourself, love yourself, and you also can help others. And that's what I do. Even as a spiritual advisor, I'm here to help people. I'm here to guide and support them. But I had to work a lot on myself so I could give you the attention and the guidance and support in the right way. And there's many doors that open up for that, of course. So think of yourself as a leader to serve humanity. You could do better, but you have to start within and help others. So how do I improve in humanity? And it could be dealing with anyone, friends, family, acquaintances, co-workers, whatever it is. So many different ways. Any weak areas that you need to work on it so you could do better. And look at this. I love this. Dance with life. Dance with life. What does that mean? That means flow with it. Enjoy your life. Don't be so serious. Look, they tell me play here, and then they're saying dance with life. That means they want you to have some fun too. Not all seriousness. And you'll accomplish it if you balance the two. Remember the balance before I just mentioned to you? So you want to play to have fun, but you want to flow with it. So again, play and flow. Think of it. Have fun, flow, and you're the teacher to humanity, like I just mentioned to you, about how you could love yourself and you could love humanity, on how you could do better. Not saying that you're not doing good, but you could even do better, okay? And other areas that are weak that you need to work on, family, friends, career, whatever it is, or stop worrying so much. How do I improve in not worrying so much? So many different things to work on. But you want to share your voice and communicate by using your heart and get the word out there and tell people who you are, and you're here to help people, but you're also here to love them and support them. And that's how you can do better. We can always love people more and more and more. Love is so powerful, and there's no limitation to that. That means you don't have to love them to death. There's a balance of that too. But keep that in mind. So sharing your voice, expressing it, your heart, so you can reach out to people, connect with people, and improve in the relationship that you have with yourself and others. And you're already doing it. So take one thing at a time, go through the process of it, and you're going to do better only if you follow through one step at a time. And don't worry about things. Love yourself, enjoy the journey of your life on this time on the earth. And I think you'll do awesome. And that's how you can do better. Just remember, take one step at a time, and you can do better. But believe in yourself, know who you are, and work through things. And you'll do better. We always are trying to improve in ourselves. I'm Marc, the spiritual advisor for Marc Healing Arts, and I'm here to help you, to guide you and support you in your journey. I can help you in so many different areas, like coaching, healing, readings, hypnotherapy work, and so much more. So please keep that in mind. I'm here for you if you want my help. Next topic is that you'll be really excited about as well is, how can I do better in my relationship? I'm Marc, the spiritual advisor for Marc Healing Arts, and have a beautiful day. Take care for now.